I have buns in my hair. I am 25 years old with buns in my hair. Welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Jackie, aka Jaybird, and if you haven't done so already, you should like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so that you can get a notification when I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm very excited for this video. Well, it's Pride Month, if you guys haven't already been able to tell. I take Pride Month very seriously. This is one of my favorite times of year. I absolutely enjoy being around the LGBTQ community because of how warm and welcoming they are and how much fun and how much energy they have is beyond this world. So I love this month to celebrate all of them, and I don't know, it's just such a fun time, especially in big cities like DC or LA or New York. And I actually got the honor to actually be in DC this year and actually take part of events this month, this year. So I received the honor of being in the parade, the Pride Parade, and it was so much fun. When I got the invite, I want to say it was Monday, and the parade was Saturday. And I immediately thought, I can't just go regular. I have to go big, or I can't go at all. And I went big, okay? I was thinking of what my costume would be like. So by Wednesday, I knew what I wanted to do. And then when I was in the store, I bought all of the things for my costume. I knew that I had unicorn accessories in the house. Like I had a unicorn tail, which I have no more. It got lost somewhere in the mix. I had a horn that got broke during the day's festivities, and I had a bow with the colors, with the pink, purple, blue, unicorn colors. So in my head, I was like, okay, you're gonna go as a unicorn. You're gonna wear pink, purple, and blue. You're gonna support the bi community. And because their flag color is pink, purple, blue, and unicorns are typically pink, purple, and blue, and sometimes yellow or gold. So I went to the store, I bought a shirt. I actually made a unicorn face shirt for my sister for her Halloween costume. And I knew I was able to do that again. So I went and got plain white shirt, and I went and got plain white shoes to jazz up. And I bought tulle to make a tutu. And I just went to Michael's and just bought, I racked up. I walked down every single aisle, and anything I could find for the day, I pretty much did. I found this for like $4, or it wasn't even $4. I think it was $2. It was like $2. And I went to Five Below, and I found like a nice head, dress. And I knew I had like makeup to do, all of that stuff. I was trying to think of things that I had at home, and I went to like all the little artsy stores and walked down every aisle just to see what I could piece together. And then Thursday night in bed, the day before I was going to do all of the stuff for, like make my shirt and my tutu and all of that, the night before, it was like midnight. I'm in the bed on Thursday night, and I was thinking to myself, you should be a bicorn. If you're going pink and purple and blue, you should support, to support the bi community, you might as well just be a bicorn. And I didn't have access to my phone at that moment, but the next morning I looked it up. Bicorn happens to be a real thing. I mean, even if it wasn't, I was still going to do it, but it's a unicorn with 2 horns. Simple as that. So I thought to do a play on words, and I unfortunately only had one unicorn horn. But no one noticed, no one cared. So the next day I woke up, when I got the energy to do so, I laid everything out and I decorated everything. I did every single thing all in that one day. It only took a couple hours, and everything was able to dry onto the next day. And then Saturday, I woke up and I did some, normal activities with my mom and the babies and all that. And then I was able to, catch the metro down to Barry's Fitness Center, DC, which is who I was able to join in the parade. I was in their float. My best friend from high school, Myra, works for the fitness center, and she actually sent me out the invitation, and I also told her never to quit that job because I need to be in that float every single year until I receive my own float. But they actually have, this is their like logo, so I got these from Barry's, and they're so cute. They're these little tie, hair bands or whatever. Oh, they're scarves. What am I talking about? They're bandanas. And they have all these, their little logos in different colors. It's really cute. They are amazing, guys. This is not a sponsored video. I just want to let you guys know, if you're in the DMV area and you're looking for a fitness place, Barry's DC in DuPont Circle is a great fit, maybe for you. I don't know. It's a boot camp, and they have energy, like I said, beyond these, like, it's crazy how much energy they have. So I can only imagine how they transfer that into workouts. And when I tell you this is their life, the staff at Barry's, fitness literally is their life. They're not just there for a paycheck. They actually care about other people's health and their health, and they actually love and enjoy doing fitness. So, another thing I wanted to point out was that I got to see Whitney Thore. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, she has her own show on TLC, the Life Channel. And if you watched one of my my previous video, I did mention that I do like to watch shows on TLC, and My Big Fat Fabulous Life is one of them, and that is the show with Whitney Thore in it. She is an overweight dancer. She loves to dance. She's always loved to dance, and it just follows her life and her struggles. She is not overweight because she loves to eat and she just can't stop and she doesn't want to. She's overweight because she has a condition, that causes her to be overweight, and it also causes other things with infertility and all that stuff. But it's a great show. I've been watching it for years, and she's a great dancer. So here's how I got to meet her. I was on the float. I was going to say walking, but I was on the float, and it's going through the parade, because the parade took a long time to start. But we finally got started, and not too far into the parade, and not too, like, in the middle of the parade, she was there on a, not on a float, but on like a stage that was stationary there. So when you're on the float, everyone's in it or walking the streets, and on this side, there's a big crowd of people, a barricade, and police officers. And then you have the floater people, and then you have another group of people, and a barricade and police officers. So I was waving on both sides at everyone and just getting the crowd hype. And I happened to be waving on the side that she was on at the moment. And I'm waving to everyone like I'm doing, the entire time. And I noticed that she's sitting on a stage. Now the stage is inside and outside. So she's hanging, her feet are dangling off the side of the stage. And there was 2 barricades on the sides. And, actually the barricades went around, so they couldn't get on the stage at all. So the stage was there, and then the barricades were around the stage on the other side. So I was able to not have to cross the barricades to get to her on the stage. So what I did was, because I did go to see her, y'all. So I'm waving, like normal, blah, blah, blah. And I noticed her, so I started waving even harder. And she started waving even harder because I guess she realized at that moment that I noticed who she was. So, she waved and she smiled and she, laughed a little bit, and she started talking to the person next to her as if they were making contact, about what they had just witnessed. Like, oh, that girl knows who I am. So I was in my head thinking, I'm still waving like this, and I'm like, should I go see her? Like, can I get off this float and go see her? And I'm like, who cares? I'm getting off this float and I'm going to go see her. So I safely but quickly got off the float and ran over to see her. And the float moves pretty fast, guys. When you're on the side, it looks like it's moving slow, or maybe it looks like it's moving fast. I don't know. I don't go to parades, but I don't know, it was moving pretty fast, okay? Because later on when I had to catch up to it, that was some work. But I seen her and I got off the float. I walked over to her, or I kind of skipped over to her, and we talked for a minute. We talked about what festivities had gone on before. There was some violent activity before the parade actually started, and that's why we started off so late. And she was explaining to me about that, and then, you know, we just lightly talked for a little bit. I gave her a hug and I took a picture, and that picture is also somewhere on this screen. I don't know, it could be blocking my face, I don't know, but you know, that was the only thing I was able to do to show proof that I actually did meet her, was take a picture with her, because I didn't think to record our conversation. Like, who just, hey, I'm gonna record our conversation? That would have been weird. Plus, I didn't have that much time with her. I maybe had like a minute and 30 seconds, if that, to speak with her. Maybe I had more. I don't know. It moved so fast. Everything was moving so fast. But in that moment, everything moved kind of slow. And then I happened to look up and seen that my float was gone. So I took a picture and left. I do want to commend those who actually walk during the parades and not actually sit on a float or something, because gosh, that was work. Oh my gosh, and I only did it for a little bit. Chasing after my float, but like gracefully floating out, like chasing after it, because I didn't want the, you know, the, I'm gonna call them party goers, the crowd. I didn't want the party goers to know that I was chasing after my float that I abandoned to go see Whitney Thore. So I, you know, skipped and interacted with the crowds. That was a lot of work, because by the time I got on the float, by the time I caught up and got back on the float, I was out of breath. I felt like I was about to die, you guys. I felt like every breath I was taking in, I was unable to pull out. And it just felt scary. It felt like I was bringing everything in but couldn't release anything. So I just sat on the floor of the float and drank water and relaxed until I was able to revive myself. It only took a couple minutes, and I got back up and I continued to have the best day ever. There was a couple times where I got off of the float and actually, you know, interacted with the crowd, because it was fun. You know, had like a little dance on the side, and it was a lot of fun. It was such a fun day. It was such a great time, and I'm so happy I was able to do it. So now I am done talking. You guys can watch the videos. I love you all, and I hope to see you all next time on Live, Love, Chamber. Oh. Myra. Colorful, colorful. And here are the floating floats. We're going on a float. Going on a float.